Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
The batters definitely will be disappointed today because, as Harsha said rightfully, they were never really in the game. There was a few big overs, Parthiv, that came here and there.
Yeah.
But a few big overs will never win it for you when you need consistently 9.5 an over.
Absolutely. I thought India was smarter in terms of executing those slower ones, as we said in the mid show that there will be a lot of cutters. Especially, I thought Avish was brilliant the way he came back. The one boundary and the next ball was that cutter. So he showed that he has that ability to adapt to the situation. We went for 14 in first over where he did not bowl any cutters, which is fine because that's what you expect from Bhuvneshwar Kumar, that he'll search for that swing.
Yeah, but he still finished 3 overs 21.
Yeah, but that is fine.
1 second. 3 overs?
Yeah. He bowled 1 over extra.
आज extra permit लेके आए थे भाई. Sorry, Parthiv, you were saying Indians bowled cleverly.
Cleverly, and Avesh Khan, you can see that on the, but he'll be very, very happy. And as we predicted that, he'll be the bowler who will bowl 4 overs, and that's what Rohit did. He gave him that confidence, and he bowled very cleverly today.
This is what has happened.
In his mind, last game, he's going back, he's thinking, I fluffed the last over, I could have been a hero. Previous game also, I was expensive. Maybe I've got my chances. And then he turns up and his captain says, no, you know what, I trust you and I'm going to give you one more chance because you've done well to come into the Indian team. If you come into the Indian team, you're already a good player.
Yeah.
You're not somebody who's just, naam ke vaase we just put you there. So I trust, I'll give you one more. Now at the end of the day, he's thinking, wow, man, I'm okay. Yeah. And I think that is what Dinesh Karthik and Hardik Pandya and everyone else have been saying about the air around this team. That everybody is being given enough chances.
Yeah, and they're coming good.
So nobody who's sitting on the fringe today can say, I didn't get a break. Yeah. Or, they don't want me, or I'm feeling insecure. Everyone's getting chances.
If you remember,
just to add to it, every player who comes into Indian team, he wants that sense of belonging. Especially in that Indian dressing room, and that's something which I think Rahul Bhai and Rohit Sharma understands really well, and they give that confidence to every player that yes, you belong here. And he rightly said that when you picked for India, that means you've done well.
I'll tell you what has changed. Ajay Jadeja for a very long time on Cricbuzz Live has said this line. I think this line has now become immortal, where he said on a Hindi show ke yahan team mein na selection nahi rejection chal rahi hai.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that has changed because now it's no longer that. And Avesh Khan being, case in point. And actually, in a way, obviously the young man's done all his bowling, but the way we were not soothsayers or crystal ball that we predicted that he would bowl 4 overs. This is just the way this team is bowling or going. When somebody's down, they show more faith in them. And they've done that with Avesh today, and it's come good. Yeah. Can I just tell you one thing about the bowling analysis? This is just the fact that we're not talking about Arshdeep, right, is actually the biggest talking point about him. That this young lad, not even a dozen matches old in the India shirt, has bowled 3.1 overs for 12 runs and taken 3 wickets, and we are looking at that and saying, "ठीक है, ये तो रोज करता है."
That's exactly how he bowled.
Service as per usual.
those Yorkers, the way he bowled those in-swinging Yorkers, there's slightest of help from the wicket, which is I'm talking about the drive wicket as we spoke about, and I think the Indian team is maintaining the ball really well to get it reversed. I think that it doesn't tail up that quickly, especially this balls, this Kookaburra ball. Yeah. Usually it doesn't do a lot of reverse swing, and especially when you're talking about only 20 overs, and then if you can do that, obviously you have ability, but then Indian team is definitely maintaining the ball really well.
In legit ways.
Yeah.
Fully legit ways, okay? Before you get any other ideas.
So that's why I said maintaining it.
I think the time we noticed it, I was just checking which over. I think he bowled the 12th over. He doesn't normally bowl the 12th.
Yeah.
When he came back for the 12th over, you could see one just started to tail in. And by the time he came back to what overs did he bowl? He bowled 18 and 20. The tail had no chance. You see, he was going into the pad, he was bowling full, he was hitting the stumps, the ball was tailing back into the left-hander.
They're really experimenting because Arshdeep so far has been bowling maybe 1 at the top, then 3 at the back. But once he bowled all four at the trot at the back. But now they're trying new things, which is what you can see. The eyes on the prize, which is, the Asia Cup and then, of course, the World Cup. Just to finish that point, जो आप अभी कह रहे थे ना, maintain the ball. इसको क्या हिंदी में क्या कहते थे? बोले बनाना,
बॉल बनाते हैं,
बॉल
अच्छे से
बनाते
बनाते हैं।
जो बॉल बनाते थे वो अलग
है, अलग जमाना था, वो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव जमाना था,
वो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव टाइम का जमाना।
अभी नहीं, now it's just being maintained. All right, the West Indies woes, we'll just talk about them for a second because what India has been doing right, well, this series has just been about what India is doing right. In fact, even in the match that India lost, that one match also, you figured India did more things right than they did wrong. We always talk about the thought more than the result, and I think that's what's been spot on in this. You can't really fault any of the thought. Maybe one thing you can fault Rohit for today, which is that are the bowling changes becoming a little predictable? Right up front, he's going to give the fourth over to a left-arm spinner.
Yeah, that's something which very evident, which you can see that pattern in it.
Yeah.
Jadeja, whenever he played, he bowled at fourth or fifth over. Today also Akshar came in and bowled that over, whether that over could have been bowled by Arshdeep or not. But yeah, you can see that pattern for sure.